Hey, so one advantage of having a small brick there to deal with the door is I was able to move the device in a way that it's sitting up, and hopefully you will agree that the glare is not that bad. Definitely glare issues here. So I'm so excited. This is the part about the game I think I'm excited the most about because I like leveling up, right? These two weapons, of course, are probably going to level up after the next mission. I think they're probably going to have lots of cool. Anyways, I don't know. I didn't peek. I remember peeking at the cards whenever I first opened the game, and maybe when I was explaining to you on our very first video series, but I don't remember anything about them. I remember these two weapons being some of the best once you got the most upgraded version of them. So let's just start from the top and go across. So we're going to start with Aragorn. He's going to get to upgrade everything. So I'm super giddy. The travel garb can become either the West March or the Greenwood. So let's, and I didn't, grab these ahead of time, so forgive me for, by the way, if you're looking for just the next scenario, here's my commitment. Just jump to the next video. I'll make sure I end this video. We're going to probably spend some time on this, just because I'm fascinated by it. And these look like these are all just items, which, not to say that those are bad. So where's my deck of, here we go. This might be the goodies. Okay, West March garb or the Greenwood garb. Okay, and then there seems to be like a 2 and a 3. So I don't know if the West March becomes the Everbloom and then the Greenwood becomes the Wanderer's Wish, or if you can go from Greenwood to Everbloom. I don't know. That part I don't know. But here's West March. Increase your damage and your fear limits by 1. So right now it's just fear. And then before you suffer face down damage, you may prevent 1 of that. That's exactly the same as his previous one. And then the final upgrade, you can ignore discarding inspiration or prepared cards, which is actually pretty cool. Okay, so the Greenwood one is your fear goes up by 1. Before you suffer, you may prevent 1. After you explore a tile, you may spend an inspiration to scout 2. Oh, that's... You do have to spend an inspiration, though. It's sort of neat. I'm going to go with West March. Not saying that I made the right choice there, but I'm going to go with West March. He's got all kinds of stuff that gives him scout abilities right now, so I don't think I need more. So West March for him, confirm. Boom, level 2. Okay, and then the West March, by the way, needs 57 before we ever get to upgrade that. Let's just do all the cloaks since I have them out. Bilbo and Elena and Legolas also have cloaks. So let's try Bilbo here. Oh, so he can have 3 kinds of cloaks. The Tuckburrow, the Ranger, and the Fangorn. And none of those are the same. How about Elena, Tuckburrow, Ranger, Fangorn? Tuckburrow, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ranger, Fangorn. Yeah, okay, so these are completely different cloaks. So whatever cloak Aragorn was able to take, I guess that's unique to him. So let's see if we can find... There's a Tuckburrow. And it comes with a Windwalker. There's Fangorn, which becomes Slipthorn. And there's Ranger. So this is getting a little complicated because there's all these different upgrade paths. But here's the 3 in general. Before you suffer damage or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 1. That's the same as before. After setup, become hidden. Oh my gosh, that is Bilbo to the core, right? So he's definitely taken that one. 1 success is 2 hits. The Fangorn. So this can become hits if you have a success. So that's an interesting one. I think that would be really interesting for Legolas, because Elena doesn't have draw a lot of cards in the first place. Then the Ranger Cloak. Before you suffer, spend an inspiration. That's all the same. Before you suffer face down, you may prevent one. So it's just like a combo cloak. All right, well, I can tell you, let's just look at the, so we have, there's some level 3. Yeah, because like the Slipthorn becomes a Pierce, which is interesting. The Splendor Well gets 3 inspiration after setup. And of course this one still becomes hidden. But before you perform a travel action, you get to move an extra space. These are pretty cool upgrades. But we're going to click on him, and he's definitely taking Tuck Burrow. So I'm going to swap out that. And by the way, that one needs 65 before it can be upgraded. All right, so then we go to Legolas, and see it got reduced. So there's only 1 copy of each. So I'm going to do Fangorn with him. And let me just, and that one needs 65 before it can upgrade. And then for her, we're going to do the Ranger Cloak. Okay, so Ranger Cloak for Elena, which these are all big upgrades. I mean, this is just a cloak, folks. I mean, it's not even that important of an item usually, but very happy with this so far. Okay, so let's move on to his sword. There's only 1 sword, the Numenorian sword. And here she be. So this time he can do 8 hits, right? So just to give you a comparison. So now he's gonna be able to do more hits with 1 success, which is good. After you defeat an enemy group, you may discard 1. So you basically get to heal a face down something or other. That is quite nice. The fact that he still doesn't have Pierce or anything hurts, but it is quite nice. So we'll take that. And his sword's going to go back in the pile here. And of course, we don't even have a choice. That, by the way, needs like 58 before it can be upgraded. And then the banner actually upgrades, which I thought is actually a pretty cool thing. The banner probably is one of those items that I forget to use all the time, but it can only be used when somebody guards or rests. And we've used guard a lot, but not necessarily when Gimli was next to him, because it's got to be a nearby hero. So here this is the upgrade here. After you or a nearby hero rest, guards, or hide. Okay, that's different than just rest guards. Somebody else at the door.